Alright, I should be live now. Let me just make sure. Yeah. Yo. I told this thing not to rotate. Let me fix that. There we go. Nice. Alright, so I gotta start off with a scene. I think I should just do it in a green screen, because then I can remove everything in the background. Because my vision... Give me a second. I have a kind of thing right now. Let me display capture. So I made a Google Docs here. Hello, Neko. Yes, you are. Essentially, I'm just looking back at this Google Docs I've made. I have it open in another tab, I think? No, I don't. Alright. So, I'm, like, creating a script right now. Um, like, that's how in-depth I want to make this. So, like, I got, like, the starting for what I want for this. Um, the stuff he says, so, like, I already voiced all of this, and I got the audio ready. I'm just looking back at the scene setup. Dramatic music starts playing. The two could be continued of the last season's final episode. Recap phase with the music soon behind it. Once it got dark and quiet, we hear some eerie music fading in, with the muse showing up in the scene, fading into frame. And that scene is... I think I got rid of it off of my computer. Um, but I'm pretty sure I already have that in... Where's my mouse? There it is. Uh, no, not browser. What is it? Display capture. There we go. So yeah, that's like the scene setup so far for that. So I need to check. I think I put the audio in here, but I'm not sure. Uh, all. Oh, these aren't sound files. Give me a second. It would help if I looked at the sound files themselves. Uh, I hate how it automatically plays, like, especially when I'm doing FNAF, I jump scare myself every now and then because there's a jump scare in the FNAF folder, and the audio immediately plays once you click over it.
Okay, okay. I believe you.
Don't worry about that. That's definitely not for a remake of the second animation I made. But, under
Hey,
space...
has anyone seen Scout?
Alright. Yeah, it automatically plays the minute you click on it. I might need to turn this down. That could get really, really, loud. But that means I need to put the audio in there. Did I already have the audio? Um, I don't know. I don't see it on here. That doesn't mean it's not here. Um, it might be under documents still. I think no, because I tried doing it through Audacity and it kept maxing out the decibels to like the max it would go, and it was just pure deafening static. I had to record it with OBS and then convert it back down, which is what I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to download it again quick. So let me load up YouTube. I'm gonna have to go into the manage videos thing. I have to download it and just put it through my MP3 converter. So I'm gonna do that quick. But audio for season 2, episode 1. Uh, yeah, download. That's right. Alright, MP3 converter. There it is. Add file. Convert it into wave. And now, when I put it into that folder, it should be able to play. But let me just review the audio file first.
This void, this empty expanse I have created,
I'm gonna turn that down a bit
will
and turn this back up.
service, but in no instance of the multiverse will it benefit any who I put in it. They will all end up erased.
I love that.
Taken
I'm
from
so
all
good at voice
planes of
acting now.
existence. Never
Never
remembered,
remembered, never
conceived.
conceived.
It will
It
be
will
as
be as
if
if
they
they
never
never existed.
existed.
Alright, so yeah, it sounds good. Before it was like very choppy and crackly audio, but I fixed that by just doing it through OBS and converting it to audio like that. So it needs to be under sounds. Yeah. Space, get rid of space wave. Put this one in here. Rescan. Now it should be good. We should be able to hear it come up, or see it come up. Yeah. And it doesn't crash. Yay, I don't gotta chop it up into little pieces. Because I had to, if it's too big, you gotta do that, or else it just crashes this FM. Alright, so now we got the audio in here. Yeah. You can't even tell that's me with all the, like, voice effects I put over it, but the underlying tone is still me, which is awesome. I think... I should put it... Should I do it in a green screen or space? I feel like, because I want some, like, faded recollections to come over. I could also just do it in the Giga Dark, but there is no light source like the Star Wars space map. No, I think I should just do it in the space map. Why not? This is the map I've been using. It's just a Star Wars, Old Republic, star sky map. But it looks really good. Doesn't matter how old the game is. You can't really degrade quality of white dots. It's taking an awful long time to load, though. Doesn't normally take that long. I should know I spent a ridiculous amount of time in this map, just animating. I love that there's a sun source there, which works. So, I need camera, so I can spawn stuff right in front. You know what? You know what we need? We need some, we need something. Give me a second. I discovered this really cool thing. Alan Becker, one of the animators who actually kind of inspired me to start animating, not like drawing animating, but in SFM, because I do like Alan Becker. I was like, you know what? I want to create scenes like that. He has a an actual live thing that's like up 24/7. Music to animate to Alan Becker. This would be perfect. Yeah, it's live 24/7. He has, it's like his own lo-fi. Hell yeah. That's another thing. Like, both me and Alan Becker animate and make our own music. I just find that as a funny coincidence. But yeah, let's go. So this is where anything I spawn is now going to spawn in front of this camera right here. So I can find everything really easy now. Because you just do spawn looking at camera and they spawn right there, right in front. Alright, so now model. I also just noticed, so this model, I think, for my villain may or may not be from Skibidi. I only noticed the toilet after animating a bunch with him. I was like, wait, it says right in the body parts list, toilet. I was like, oh god, please don't tell me. But he makes a good villain, so I don't care. Workshop. His name is... I forgot. Give me a second. Workshop. Subscribed items. It should be right up here. Astro Hunter. Yeah, this guy. What's these other ones? Oh, they're the astronauts from Call of Duty Ghosts. I want to make some space things with them. I just got entangled in this unexpected series. Yeah, this is the guy. He has these like cool swords, which is why I got him. Like, those are cool. They're attached. I don't know how to make them retract. Like, I found them, but they don't really seem to move. But yeah, it was only after I started animating that I noticed this is a toilet. But look at that. That's so cool. It looks like something out of Doom. That's an error. Oops. I accidentally clicked onto one of these categories which had nothing in it by that name. Oh, I love when I get scam calls. Especially midstream. Alright. So I need to make him facing the well, maybe facing away from the sun. That would look cool. Alright, root transform is selected. Good. This is what happens when you don't select root transform. Because it selects everything. Now he is a ball of meat. And it's even worse when you do moving. Spaghetti monster. Oh my god. Oh man, I do that on accident all the time, and I just like can't keep it together whenever I see it. It's just like giant spaghetti monster. Alright. I should do something with this gear and making it move. Luckily, I'm keeping this guy's mask on because his mouth only has one movement. Just open, close. There's no variation to it. I can't tilt it or anything. It's just open, close. So, not doing that. I tried. It's better to just keep his face mask on. Now, what I want to figure out is how to retract these swords for now. There should be a way to retract them. Look how many parts there are on him. This guy is going to be such a pain to animate just because his limbs are hidden behind all the armor pieces. Like, all these armor pieces, I'm pretty sure, are just movable. Oh, and stretchable. Cool. But yeah, in here you can find them. They're called sword left, sword right. These. Oh! Those are for his... Those are swords? Wait, so what are these? Oh, I don't know what that was. Well, you'd think they'd be under arms, right? Wait, they actually might. Oh my god, it's so fun messing around with this animation program, though. I don't think I can move these swords. It might just be me, but I don't think the swords are movable. Oh wait, oh I can! There's other ones under here! Oh, that makes so much sense. Alright, well I still have to figure out how to get rid of the giant swords. Just for now. I don't want them in this scene. I want him to like be able to use his hands and stuff. But you can't see his hands past all this glare. Really? Well, what would these be called if they're not called swords? Wait, are these? Nope. Well, maybe one of them. Who knows? I'm gonna go through all of these and move them. That's the only way to figure out which one of these is the sword. It's just by pulling and hoping one of them is the sword. Wait, is that still... Ooh, those are like... Alright. Oh, I found... It's like attached to this, though. Can I rename that? Or can I just, like, move that sword entirely? Hello, Winger! Please don't tell me the sword is connected to that whole gauntlet. Oh, thank God it's not. But then there's this, like, stretching thing. So I found that. So they're called blades. Oh! Oh! Wait, I figured it out! They're called Blade Part 1. Haha! It took me a bit to find it, but I found it. We're just gonna chuck these into the abyss somewheres. Say goodbye to the blade. Alright. Hell yeah, let's go. Blade Part 1 is the ones I need. There we go. No stretching stuff. Just out of the way. I just noticed, does Alan Becker make this, like, partly Middle Eastern? It kind of sounds slightly like, Japanese music in a way, almost. Alright. He is free of his blades. I was trying to figure out how to detach those earlier, but I couldn't figure it out. We need that way out of frame still. There we go. Using those arrows is a lot more effective. I just need it gone. There we go. And when you can't see the arrows anymore, it's probably because it's far enough away where you're not going to see it. Just to make sure. Yep, I can tell you I definitely do not see any red. Alright. Time for the dreaded night to speak. Let's pause this. Or not pause, I can just... Yeah, there we go. I can just turn it down. So this is the audio I got so far.
This void, this empty expanse I have created, it does serve my purpose.
Alright. I think his hands should be tied, like, not tied behind his back, but, like, I need to remove this. Wait, cauldron? Pauldron, not cauldron. I just, like, ripped off his shoulder. Dreaded night wheel. I'm gonna be for wheel. This wheel needs to go. I think it's called a gear. I'm looking for the word gear, I think. Unless they did call it a wheel. I can't remember. I saw it before when looking through here. For now, I'll just... Complete silence is a little off. Dropship? Don't know what that is. I never thought I'd be just sitting here animating in my entire life. Yeah, I decided, why not? It's gonna take a while to animate these now anyway, because I plan on doing them in long forms, which means they're probably gonna hope... This one is gonna be in long form, but it's only short. That is until I get it to a point where I could just start dumping lore, which is gonna be episode 2. This is gonna be the pilot for season 2. Also, you like the poster on the thumbnail? I did that in SFM. I just created a cool, like, all the characters are gonna be there. My plan is at some point this guy is gonna be defeated, but it's gonna take a long time. And he's not gonna be the only... I want this to keep going. I want this to be insane. But yeah, that wheel needed to go. I think the toilet... Should the toilet go as well? Nah, because the toilet's part of his body. That would look weird. Alan Becker cooked with this. Actually, speaking of cooking with music, I cooked kind of when I did the music in the background for this voice line. For this stuff. I actually I did it all in Audacity. I recorded it all in Audacity. So, I was thinking I can show the actual like music. There's a fly. Show the music. His hands are going through his buttocks. There we go. Yeah, they can be fused. Why not? Wait, is this feet offset? Oh, they are. He spawns in a standing stance. Is that... Oh, it is. It's like a dog collar in a way. Alright. Right now I have lighting off. How does it look with lighting on? I should also turn on outline and all that. Alright, lighting on. Ah! This fly won't leave me alone. I've been trying to kill it for 2 days now. Alright. Let's turn that down. I'm gonna bring up Audacity and show the music. You're not gonna see Audacity because I only have the stuff I want on screen showing. But that's fine. I also just noticed this YouTube chat is not going. Why is it not going? Give me a second. I gotta go. I'm gonna bring up chat on here quick. Give me a second. I don't know why it's not up there. It should now though since I'm live. Connect streaming. Oh. Because I'm not using the RTPM link or whatever it's called. I think that's why. But that's fine. My channel. We might hear me for a second. No, I haven't muted. Good. I'm just gonna take this chat and make it a pop-out chat. Just slap this somewhere here. It's gonna be behind anyway. I just need the link. So I can plop that link into here. There we go. Now you guys can see chat. I didn't even realize it wasn't up there before. Alright, let's load up that audio file. Open Season 1, episode, Season 2, Episode 1, Pawns. This is just the music. This is the music. I've started using a new instrument program. It's called Splice. I love it. I feel like this would do pretty good as a short form on my my other channel for my music. Oh yeah, and I threw elements of my other songs in there. I think I cooked with this one. So yeah, that's the music behind the actual voicing part. I think I went a little too over top with the dude's voice though I'm gonna be completely honest. Alright.
This void.
I think... Yeah, I should, like, animate hand movements and stuff first. So I think what I'll do is, like, he'll say, this void, and then this empty expands, right? And his hand will wave. His hand will, like, wave over. This empty expanse I have created. I think that's what he'll do. Now I just gotta figure out how to do that cleanly. Yeah, his hand is still not where I want it. Alright, we're gonna quickly close all these tabs for him. Astro Hunter, bookmark. Every single one of his limbs is now bookmarked in case I make a mistake. Document was not saved because there was an error writing. What? Well, that's just slightly concerning. Well, that's mildly concerning. Weird. What is happening? All right. Save as. Okay. We're gonna take these two things then. No, not that. We're gonna copy those. I wonder if it's because there's like these characters in here. I don't know. We're just gonna do this though. That's weird. I've never had that do that to me before. That's not good. That stopped it from... Alright. Without saving, I guess. Cool. We gotta do that again. Ah, the joys of animation! Thank you, SFM. Now it saves? Oh my god. That is so annoying. Why is it over there now? The joys of animation. Don't know why I did that. Okay. Well, still let me save. We gotta get him in here again, and I gotta remove the swords. At least I know where the swords are now. So that'll make it a lot quicker. Is it him causing? No. I don't know what it was before. Let's turn off lighting so I can see everything. Blade part 1. Got it. Goodbye, Blade. Blade part 1. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-bum. There's so many pieces in this. It's hard to get where I need it. They're all like right here, I think, cramped together. Why can't I find it? There's Blade Part 2. Blade Part 3. Blade Part 1. It's up there. Alright, that makes sense. Pew. Alright. We'll just keep that there, I guess. Also, for some reason, his root transform is all the way down there. Don't know why. It's just a little weird thing. I've never seen one where its root transform is down there unless I've messed with it previously. You can mess with where the root transform is if you move the... this, like, bottom section here. I forgot what it's called. If you move the pelvis, Actually, I'll show right here. Now the root transform is there. Is this like a way if your root transform is off, just move the pelvis instead? And that works. Oh, that's cool. But I need that whole wheel gone. Because we can't see his hands if it's there. Alright, it's gone. Make sure I can save it. Alright, I don't know what was up with that other one. Why did it... Oh, SFM can be confusing sometimes. But it's the easiest animation program as far as I'm aware. I haven't tried Blender, so I'm not sure. But Blender's the other one people animate in. Think about there. Boom. There we go. This infinite expanse. This void that I have created. Was it when I created all those points? That could be the point that broke it. Wait. Nope. So what was causing it? It still lets me save, right? It was... Alright, that's weird. Since they're in space, I can just like... Vroom. Vroom. This... Oh. Also, since I have two of my most active viewers in here, who do you think I should add next? Steve, Gordon Freeman, or Doom Guy? I want to add a mute character to this. No one has... I wonder if, like, the poll thing is, like, limited time. Because I got all three of those assets. Gordon's already in here because he's Half-Life. Steve is... and Doom Guy are also... I wanted to do Dragonborn as one of the options. But Dragonborn isn't in the workshop. Steve, he would be the easiest to animate, because if I did Doom Guy, I was gonna have to I was gonna force myself to animate him like slaughtering through the forces of hell. But that would be very, very hard. Steve is so much easier. Alright, it is decided. Oh, you did? I did not see any votes, that's weird. I think it's just a YouTube thing. Alright. So we got all this. I'm gonna create a an everything point here again. Alright. It lets me save now. Just making sure. If I open this, I think it was because of the characters that were in there. Yeah. Alright. Now let's go into camera 1. I gotta change this around a bit, because if I start doing camera movements without setting all the parameters first, I would have to go through and change the parameters for every single bookmark point on the camera. So I'm gonna do that all right now. Well, oh, because I have lighting off. It would help if I turned that back on. Wait, no, I do have... Oh. Oh, no, I did have it off. What do you think about that? That lighting looks really... This void, this empty expanse I have created. I'm getting really good at that deep voice. I recently started reading some webtoon stuff, and I've been doing voices for it to train my vocal cords, and I think it's coming good. The SOAA balance and all that. So this is the, for this, I'm gonna do AO and outline, just because it looks cooler. Some bloom on those parts, yeah. The radius. There we go. That looks cool. You won't notice it with this camera because you can't change the word camera as far as I'm aware. But you can do it with normal cameras. So let me just get it right where that camera is just so you can see the difference. You see the difference? This one's like a little bit darker, but it's not as vibrant. Ah, damn, fruit fly got away. But with this one, you can see it's a lot more vibrant. You can see the stars more. There's a bit more depth. This has a bit more color. It looks so much better. But for now, I'm going to animate with lighting off just because it lets me be able to see everything. So I have to put the audio file in here. Do you think it was the There's no way it was the dialogue. Imagine, though. Imagine if it was the dialogue. That would kind of suck. I forgot how to do that. Oh, that button. That's right. Oh, thank God I remembered to do that. You bring up that screen when you double click on here. Or one of these. On that. And you have to click this button, which I didn't know at first. Let's make sure it still saves. Alright, good. I'm gonna create an everything point just one more time, just to be sure. Alright. And then I'm gonna start with the arms. We're gonna only save the arms locations here. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I just snapped every single bone in his arm. How did I do this again? Boom. I should also do points for the fingers now. So let's just see if that's smooth, first of all. Alright. There's a way to fix this. I might as well give some tutorials while I'm here. So if your things in SFM do this, in between the points, the best way to fix that is by selecting those 2 points and clicking this, linear tangents, and that fixes that whole like back forth movement. I just realized, look how twisted his arm is. That looks painful. That looks really painful. I'm trying to figure out which way I twisted his arm to like, break the very fabric of his body. Oh, I think I know which way to twist it. Found it. Oh yeah, his arm was all kinds of twisted. It still is all kinds of twisted, but I'm slowly fixing it. I think that's just how his arm is supposed to look there. Let's look at his other arm. Oh yeah, it does look all wrinkled like that. Oh, that's like an epic pose right there. Maybe we should turn tone scale mapping up. I'm just going to admit it now. Only because you can't see his hand, which is kind of the whole point. I'll look at that. Maybe that is good. Who knows? We'll see. That is not a smooth movement at all, though. But that's easy to fix. I just have to go through in here and add a bit more movement points. I'm gonna cut this point out for now. I have all of his arms selected. I only want these two. Ooh. So I think what I should do is from here. Alright, where does that go? That's where it goes haywire. Look at all of that, though. You can see, like, just wow, wow, wow. That's the whole point of doing this, too, is to figure out that mess. I want to create smoother animations. Ooh, no, 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 no. Oh. I see that. Don't want that. Ooh, this fly is really bothering me. Ah, can never get him. Excuse me? What is that? Look how badly that freaks out. Boom. Boom. Right back. I think I know what's happening. That was crazy, though. Yeah, look at that. Why is that dipped down? I'm getting rid of that point. If they dip down like that, I'm getting rid of them. Alright, that fixed the jitter. Oh, I see why, though. Hey, we're making some progress. That looked kind of smooth. Alright, I'm making some progress. I'm saving, because I don't want to lose whatever I just did there, because I'm not sure. I just started moving points around. Alright. I actually kind of like that movement, though. And then I can open his hand. How does it look from here, though? Still can't really see his hand. But hey, I got a fix for that. Very, very easy, too. We put a light. Can't get simpler than that. Make it angled and stuff, you know? Can tone it down and stuff, too. But with this light, it should be a little bit easier to see him. We're gonna turn down the intensity. And we'll turn up the vertical in order... Actually, Yeah, let's try that. Oh, because I have lighting off. Makes sense. No, I had it on. Wait, what? Oh, alright. I guess that's fine. Alright, yeah. You can see him a little bit easier. I actually kind of like that. It also, for some reason, changes the stars. Yeah, we don't want it all the way up. Actually, you know what? You can see now, like, what this stuff is doing. I like that. That's pretty better. Pretty better? I don't think that's a sentence. Although I don't really like... His arm does a slight jitter here. You can see it. I want to figure out what's causing that. I don't want that. Again, these are going to be fleshed out. They're not going to have any problems. Not on my watch. And I bet it's right here. Got it. Alright. So now I wanna move his legs around a bit. One thing I gotta work on is like realistic leg movements. I don't want to move all of his legs. Where's that whole leg? I can't find the leg. It's buried under stuff. Oh, it might be knee? It is. Yeah, and then what I can do is just go from here, legs, copy the positions they were at. It goes... We'll make it 2 minutes, or not 2 minutes, 2 seconds, so here it'll be 4 seconds. Yeah. So then 6, and so on. So this is what we got so far. This empty expanse I have created. I think we should give him a bit of up-down movement, too. Because he's in space. I want him to look kind of floaty, you know? This void. And then we could just copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. This void. I love that. That's what we're doing for his movement. That'll make it very engaging. Instead of just like a still dude. This void, this empty expanse. Alright. Alright. We're cooking. We are cooking. This void. This empty expanse. Alright, we're gonna do a point for every finger here, quick. Because I'm gonna be opening fingers, and if I mess up, I don't want to have to move them all back to where they were. So creating a point here is better. I gotta turn off the light. It's so hard to see through this thing. I like how his hands do start clenched, though. I don't know of any other models that do that, and I can't create clenched fists for the life of me. I can unclench them good enough, but clenching them's another story. It took me a bit to get it right for Afton in the poster. Holding that knife. And the other fist was clenched. Oh, yeah, his thumb is there, which is where it's supposed to be. Ring, ring. Ooh. I just noticed. Why is this camera here? It needs to be further over. Like here. Zoom in. And I can't make that as a pop out. Because that would be a lot easier for you guys to see, but you might as well see the whole animation process. I just noticed that I was moving the camera that whole time in the wrong camera. I should do that though. That'll be a lot better. It'll be closer so it'll be easier to see.
This void, this empty expanse I have.
I want a tone scale mapping down, but we're gonna have to turn it up. Because I can't even see it when lighting is off.
This void, this empty expanse I have.
Can't see his hand movement there. So what if we do a movement?
This void, this empty expanse I have created. This void, this empty expanse I have created.
Oh wait. Does changing the main camera change the work camera? Or is it just that light that's over there? I don't know, but I need to go back into his fingers. Trying to figure out. Alright, so that's his thumb. Got it. The thing that's in the way right now. Where? Oh, there's like... Oh... There's claws for the fingers? It would have been nice to know that before I started animating them. Oh, every single finger too. Why? Alright, new plan. We're getting rid of those. I'm gonna go into the start and just straight up remove those. I don't think I can remove them. It seems to be taking his whole finger with it.
This void, this empty expanse.
Alright, new plan. I'm gonna get rid of all those points. This is why I created points, because now look at this. Fingers. Delete. So now I can go back into here and do what I need to do, which is not select like the normal fingers. I think I gotta select these, don't I? Oh man, I'm gonna have to move them both. That's gonna be so painful. Because I can't just drag them because that. And I can't just like rotate. Oh, I can. They're like finger claws. Oh man. I'm gonna have to animate these all, ain't I? Unless I hide them inside his torso. I shouldn't. Nah, I can't do that. Ooh, I can scale them though. Go into this. Go down to here. Alright, you're gonna watch me cook. Right click, add scale transformation. Just shrink it. There ain't no line. Can't be any line if it don't exist. I mean, it does, but it's invisible. There's gonna be a whole point to that, too. I'm gonna put that at the beginning, because I'll just select them. They're all gonna go down here. Ta-da! This is what animating is all about, thinking outside of the box, or in this case, removing finger parts that shouldn't exist in the first place. Or if they do, they should be connected. A lot of things aren't connected, like the helmet is connected to the head, but the head isn't the head model. It's something completely else. I'll have to show you what I mean. I found that out that selecting head doesn't actually select the head, and I don't know why. Add scale transformation. Boom. And there's one more, this one. I don't know why that's there, but it's gone as well. And now, what I just do, oh, you can kind of see them. Or just the attachment points where they would be, but I got rid of them. I select all of these, and I move them all to the start. So now, from the start, I just clicked E, don't know if that does anything, hope not. From the start, his one hand, you can't really tell because of that hand, but they're like that. But now, those shouldn't get in the way. Yeah, look at that, they're not there. Let's go! Alan Becker's music, I think, is giving my brain too much power. There's no way I would have figured that out on my own time. But I'm just listening to it. Oh, light? Oh. I'm really bad at fingers, if you couldn't tell. Which is why I try not using them too much. But if you never try, you never live. Or whatever Einstein said that one time. Oh yeah, if you don't make mistakes, you won't live. Or you haven't lived or something like that. I'm messing up the quote. I'm gonna stop now. Imagine what would be possible if people on like mobile devices also had this at their disposal. Hand. I need the whole hand. There it is. Or actually, twist it. Yeah. Where's hand? I might have to go into the drop-down menu to find it. Oh. Got it.
Yes.
Let's see.
This empty expanse I have created.
Alright.
It does.
I really want to play along with this, but I'm animating. And then what I can do is go back into fingers. The fingers were closed here. Same for here. So what I can do, copy. Oh, because my wallpaper in the background is... I have a live wallpaper thing, and I put one of my older videos in there. That music one for Minecraft.
This empty expanse I have created. It does like this. But this void, this empty expanse I have created. It does like this.
Alright, now this is what I'm going to show you now. Under body, you move head. Only part of it moves. But, move, what's it called? Move, valve, biped, bipple one, head one, and it moves. Actually, just get this one.
This empty expanse I have created. It does like this, but I know it.
That's just instant.
This, but I know.
Alright, we gotta linear that and then do that.
This, but in no instance.
That's still like instant, just about.
This, but in no instance of the multiverse would it benefit any who I in it. But in no instance of the multiverse would it benefit any who I put in it. They will all end up erased.
I love that part. I had to do that. I had to stretch my voice instead of like erased. I did erased, and then adding some effects over that, and I got that.
Who I put in it, they will all end up erased. Taking the ball playing.
There are two there? There is. Having two on one point like that can cause it to be extremely choppy.
But in no instance of the multiverse would it benefit any who I put in it. They will all end up erased, taken from all planes of existence.
Alright, from now on, I just wanted that, like, Helldiver's, like, thing, you know? It looked cool. Alright, we're gonna go back at the very beginning, grab arms, fingers, and, that should be what I need. Yeah. But I want to bring them back to this point here.
But in no instance of the multiverse would
Alright. So... I think I messed some things up. No, I don't think I did. Doesn't look like I did.
Expanse I have created. It does serve my best.
Yo, like, what's happening there? I don't know. I'm kind of scared.
But no instance of the multi.
That's why. That's like really quick. Let's at least make that a little smoother. Well, I need to make it a little smoother, but also like linear that, so that doesn't mess up.
But in no instance of it does serve my best, but in no instance of the multiverse will it be.
Actually, I kind of do like that. That came out pretty good. Wait, let's see what I have so far. And make sure I can save. Oh, thank God. Because if that wasn't gonna save, I was gonna give up. I'm gonna be honest. Like, not like indefinitely, but like for today I would've.
This void, this empty expanse I have created, it does serve my best, but in no instance of the multiverse will it benefit any who I put in it.
Alright, we're gonna, for now though, keep the up-down movement. So we're gonna just go into his root transform and just paste that throughout the whole section. So 1, 2, 3. That's a full segment there, so I'm just gonna go into here now, select these, and just do that, so that'll be a lot simpler. Well, actually, boom, boom, boom. So I'll need to do it like that, I guess. You can hear the music as I scroll through. I will have to admit though, that like compared to like drawing animating, SFM is probably the easiest you're gonna get. Because we all see how long it takes VisiPop to get out an episode. Or even the Amazing Digital, well actually the Amazing Digital Circus is 3D animating, it's in Blender. Gooseworks themselves is usually like familiar with something like the person who animates the Amazing Digital Circus is Gooseworks. Glitch just brings they publish it. They normally draw animate from the animations I used to watch, like Little Runmo. I love that. They even reference it in episode 1 when they say, "You didn't happen to experience a game show in there, did you?" Referencing Little Runmo. There's this, I did a little video on it. It's pretty good. Alright, let's see how well that comes out. We are going to mute this quick.
This void, this empty expanse I have created, it does serve my best, but in no instance of the multiverse will it benefit any who I put in it.
Alright, so we're gonna do head animations while we're here.
They will all end up erased, taken from all planes of existence. Remembered.
Give me a sec, I gotta go back in there though. Boom. Alright, now it should be the proper lighting. Before it probably wasn't.
This void.
Alright,
This empty expanse.
now we get to animate the head more.
It does serve a purpose, but in no instance of the multiverse will it benefit any who I put in it. They will all end up erased, taken from all planes of existence. Never remembered. Never conceived. It will be as if they never existed. For what purpose?
Alright.
Never conceived. It will be as if they never existed.
I do not like what just happened there, and that's the reason. That's the reason that happened. Get that as a nice smooth curve.
Never existed.
Yes. Alright, so now that's smooth.
For what purpose, you may ask? Well,
Also, there's gonna be a slight fourth wall break here. Because I felt like, why not? If Marvel does it occasionally, why not me?
content of course.
That is just straight up, like, it just goes up. I need that to... Can I make it? Oh, it's not gonna curve there anyway.
The content of course.
I'm but a mere pawn, which is what gave me the idea to call the episode Pawns.
Of course, I am but a mere pawn. An asset controlled by the animator. Minor, I don't have a soul. Just
Ooh. That's pretty abrupt there. I guess it's fine, probably.
just a purpose. These characters. These characters, the ones thrown into the void. We shouldn't get attached. They don't exist. They're merely shouldn't get attached. They don't exist. They're merely models in an animation program. They don't know feelings. They don't know personalities. They don't have a conscience. They exist for content. And content alone. So
Where did the up-down go?
and content
I know where the up-down just went. Because it's not letting me move him up and down quick anymore, which means he's bugged out, but that's an easy fix. Copy, paste, delete. Now he's fixed. Yep, that's what was causing it.
models in an animation program. They don't know feelings. They don't know personality.
Alright, save.
They don't have a conscience. They exist for content and content Enjoy the show.
I want him to rotate sideways here. How does that look here? Alright, what we'll do here is get rid of these. I don't have to do this section for too long.
Enjoy the show.
Alright, now I need to edit his head to look towards the camera, because currently it is... I don't know how I'm finding any of this. The only, like, way I can even tell is by these names next to the cursor. If it weren't for these, I'd be completely lost right now. And these little tabs here.
Enjoy the show.
I mean, it's gonna fade off, but I might as well animate his head bobbing around just a tiny bit. Oh yeah, and our boy isn't completely dead. He is trapped somewhere that I have to figure out what it's gonna be. You can literally barely hear it. I mean, how you would even be able to hear it unless you had... Actually, it might be more audible on a speaker rather than headphones. Alright, we don't have to animate that last part. I just need it to carry over. And I'm gonna do like a really dark section where I'm gonna like zoom off. Change the map. Delete everything before and just do scout. But that last part needs an up-down bob. Where's his root? Somewhere's in there.
Enjoy the show.
Da-da-da. Alright. These are gonna take significantly more time, but the short pilot should keep you guys busy. Plus, again, in that one post where I showed like the poster and stuff, if you go further in it, there is a link to the Google Docs. I posted the link so you can go into it as a commenter and comment on like dialogue and stuff and other things. As long as you don't comment on the scene setups, which are usually in between asterisks and parentheses. Those parts, they're gonna be finalized. But like characters, dialogue and stuff, you could suggest stuff and I'll like consider like if it would make a good fit in there. I think I can put it into the chat quick. Give me a second. If you want to like look over it and stuff. I think I gotta put it into here. If it lets me. Oh yeah, there it is. This is the link to the docs. You should be able to click on it as an actual link. But I think this pilot might be coming close to finish.
This void, this empty expanse I have created, it does serve a purpose, but in no instance of the multiverse will it benefit any who I put in it. They will...
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting, if that thing's offset, it's not gonna carry over. So, I'm gonna make this bigger for you guys, though. This should be significantly larger now.
This void, this empty expanse I have created, it does serve a purpose, but in no instance of the multiverse will it benefit any who I put in it. They will all end up erased, taken from all planes of existence, never remembered, never conceived.
How'd
It
that
will
thing
be
keep
as
invading?
if they never existed. For what purpose, you may ask? Well, for content, of course. I am but a mere pawn, an asset controlled by the animator, the miner. I don't have a soul, just a purpose. These characters, the ones thrown into the void, you shouldn't get attached. They don't exist. They're merely models in an animation program. They don't know feelings. They don't know personalities. They don't have a conscience. They exist for content and content alone. So please, enjoy the show.
Nice. All right. No, maybe I don't need to do the scout thing. What I'll do is when I put it through the audio thing, when I'm editing it in DaVinci, I'll just increase the volume of that specific segment, have it like dark and stuff, and I can add a little bit more echo than there already was. Because I like DaVinci's reverb audio thing. Uh, I know this was gonna be me animating, but heck with it. You want to see me edit it as well? I'm gonna edit it now. I didn't think it was gonna go by that quick. That was really smooth. I've only been using this for maybe 2 months now. We gotta export it specifically. Here, export, not import. Movie, save. Now this will take a couple seconds to actually render. So like grab something to eat or some like get like a snack or something like the drink because it might take a couple minutes. Cause yeah. I'm gonna see window capture. Can I make this that? Don't think I can. It might be considered as a game though. Let's see. A game capture. A specific window. Would it be that? No. Wait, what's in the middle? I don't know why you can't see any of the stuff when I do it. That's why I put it in the one thing. Wait, it was visible for a second. That's weird. That's fine, I don't need that. I'll put this up so you can see the progress. Because right now it's only viewing from work camera. I can't, like, show the bottom thing, but you can, like, barely see it. Right now it's at 16%. I can't decrease the size of this tab either. It's just there. I can hide my hotbar, though. Or hotbar. My god, you can tell I play way too much Minecraft. My taskbar. There you go. Now you can kind of see the percentage down there. It's very hard to see still. So while we're doing that, might as well just do do some stuff. Like, turning this music back on. Let's see. A little too faint. I can actually take that out because I'm gonna. Yeah. Why am I in it as that? Because I'm not using the right docs, don't know why. I was in the actual, like, share link for it. I'm gonna make Scout a little louder at the end, so I don't need that section there at the end now. And that's right, I almost forgot. You guys need to see that. So how do I do that? Because this is gonna, it's almost halfway. I know how to do it. There you guys. You guys should see that now. Now I can start doing some stuff over here. Oh, that's delayed, but that's fine. It's not as delayed because I set it to the one thing. Script season 2. I don't know why it started there. Let's see, what should we call... The Man of Blocks. Because it's gonna have Steve in it, so the Man of Blocks, it's perfect. Let's see. Let me get one of these scene things. Delete what's in the middle. Or don't. I'm trying to learn how to type keyboard. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's see. What should I do? What should Steve be doing when he comes in? The scene starts with nothing but blackness or darkness would probably make some more sense. Darkness. Then we hear what sounds like tapping, but quickly and repetitively. Some of these words I have a really hard time spelling. Could just be speech impediment. Did I? No, I definitely did not spell that right. Thank you, Google, for letting me do that. but quickly and repetitively. Then a light appears with a man made of blocks holding a what appears to be a pickaxe made completely out of pure diamond. I thought I made a mistake here. Holding what appears to be a pickaxe made completely out of pure diamond. He seems to have found himself in a new dimension. Steve enters the pocket dimension. The pocket dimension. Let's see, he is not really two-phased, as in his universe there is more than just overworld dimension. The gods, Mojang, add new things to his world all the time. So he just thinks this is a new update. Oh my god. I just had a thought. What if Steve is in creative mode when he enters the pocket dimension? He could be the reason they win. All of a sudden, he feels a power. A power felt only by the creators of his world. Also, it finished. Alright, good. I'm gonna finish typing up this script quick before I go and animate that. Or not animate, edit it. A power only felt by the creators of his world, the admins. Steve has now entered creative mode and has unlimited power at his disposal, even commands. Nice, so I got that part. So this is the setup scene for Steve so far. The scene starts with nothing but darkness. Then we hear what sounds like tapping, but quickly and repetitively. Then a light appears with a man made of blocks holding what appears to be a pickaxe made completely out of pure diamond. He seems to have found himself in a new dimension. Steve enters the pocket dimension. He's not really two-phased, as in his universe there's more than just the overworld dimension. The gods, Mojang, add new things to his world all the time, so he just thinks this is a new update. He all of a sudden he all of a sudden feels a power felt only by the creators of his world, the admins. Steve has now entered creative mode and has unlimited power at his disposal, even commands. That's gonna be a really cool opening, and it's probably not gonna be too much. AE. Alright, I'm going to just and put this over here so I could see if anybody makes edits to it or anything, you know. Is it gonna let me move it? There we go. I have to like shrink this in a way that I'm gonna be able to. Oh. Is it gonna let me move it? There we go. Add tabs and confines. I think I need to zoom this out a bit. It's really hard to see. Yeah, I'm gonna need to zoom it out a lot. How much more do I gotta do that? Alright, that's how far I have to do that. Display capture. Alright, we are gonna go into... Well, first I gotta make sure that it isn't, like, broken or anything. So... display capture. There we go. Now you guys can see my whole display. Don't want that there. Alright, DaVinci, but first go into here. Renders? No, it's under sessions. Right here. Alright, so final product. Where's my browser? There it is. That's the YouTube chat. I don't want that one. Oh, because it's over here. Alright. Let's watch it.
This void, this empty expanse I have created, it does serve a purpose, but in no instance of the multiverse will it benefit any who I put in it. They will all
Well,
end up.
Papyrus might show up because, Scout isn't gonna be back in here for a while. He's not dead, but he's not exactly alive either. You'll find out what it's gonna come in time. It's in my head, not fully finished. He's not dead, but he's not alive. He's somewhere in between. He doesn't currently have a physical form right now. He's kind of like Master Wu's ghost in Dragon's Rising and Ninjago. He's like not fully dead, but he's not alive either. But he's not really a ghost either. He's in between. He's like in a pocket, another pocket dimension. Oh, that would be crazy.
Erased, taken from all planes of existence, never remembered, never conceived. It will be as if they never existed. For what purpose, you may ask? Well, for content, of course. I am but a mere pawn, an asset controlled by the animator of the binary. I don't have a soul, just a purpose. These characters, the ones thrown into the void, you shouldn't get attached. They don't exist. They're merely models in an animation program. They don't have feelings. They don't have personalities. They don't have a conscience.
That came out smooth.
Content and content alone.
Like a little too smooth.
Enjoy the show.
And then we'll fade off there. We're not gonna like see him turn his head. It was just kind of a little touch I added. I have to have done that in every animation. Like I just kind of like churned in forwards and stuff. All right, time to put that into DaVinci. You get to see my new editing program. I don't think I've really live streamed. I've live streamed editing in it once, and it wasn't for very long. DaVinci is like one of the like top quality animation programs. I think Hollywood even uses it. I'm not kidding. I think Hollywood does use it. It's like insane for it, and this is the free version. You can get like more effects and stuff, but basically all the stuff is present. You can it's not like CapCut. You're a lot more free. It takes a little bit getting used to, but it's pretty good. Oh yeah, I gotta do that. Pocket. Or actually, I should call it. Yeah, no. Pocket Dimension. Episode 1. Hans. I should put that in parentheses. Uh, Origin. OC animation. I mean, I don't think anybody else has done what I'm doing here, so OCSFM. Yeah, I do have a pretty good PC. I have a 3060 RTX graphics card, and give me a second. I can actually show you all my stats. Here, no, it's under System, my rig. So yeah, my CPU is an AMD Ryzen 7 5700. I have 32 gigs of RAM, specifically for video editing and creating animations. And my graphics card is an RTX 3060. I'm planning on buying another 3060 specifically so I can run both a studio driver and a game driver at the same time. Because right now I have the game driver installed, but there's also a studio driver which is good for creative apps like video editing and stuff. There's a fruit fly on my monitor. Ah, I can never get it. It's too quick. I just opened up Epic Game. Or no, thank God I opened up that. We're gonna put taskbar back on showing up all the time, because if I go down there, it's gonna bring it back up every time. Alright. I'm gonna cut off the taskbar for you guys so you don't have to see it. It's not there, it's under transform. Transform. Edit transform, crop bottom. There you go. Now you guys don't have to see the bottom. I should have held shift. It would have made doing that a lot quicker. Yeah. 4 RAM sticks, all 8 gigs. Wait, 8, 16, 24. Yeah, 32. I think that's what it is. They're all 8 gigs. Oh yeah. I like dragging my stuff in. It's a lot easier to animate or edit stuff in here though, specifically because before I would have to rely on zoom effects and stuff and CapCut. But for example, if I wanted to zoom in here, I create a point here, and at any point I want to go up, right? Zoom in. And now, from that whole point,
This void.
it's already zooming in, but you'll see.
I have created. It does
It keeps zooming in
this.
until it gets to that point. which allows me to be way more free already than CapCut. I can't believe I did those like sprite sheets in CapCut. And I have a lot of those sprites still. They're in the video editing folder. Images and video material. I have a whole thing here for like Deltarune and like these are like images and stuff I used. And then there's all of these. Every single one of these is some kind of sprite sheet. Every single one of them. And I didn't even like lack on some stuff. Like there's a giant sprite sheet here of just a bunch of Papyrus sprites, which I used to break down into, oh, here's the hole that Papyrus is so mad about all the time. Did you just use a gaster blaster inside the house? Oh, yeah, why? What? Why would you do that? Oh, God, I can't. My Papyrus voice is a little, I haven't done them in a bit. Why would you do that? There we go. A little bit of a Papyrus voice. I've been doing low voices, so I have to train my voice for that again.
This void, this empty expanse
Where is it?
I have created, it does serve my purpose, but in no instance of the multiverse will it benefit any.
This fruit fly is so annoying. I'm gonna... That! He keeps evading my attacks!
This void, this empty expanse.
Alright, so we need the collection of the events first. So time to do what I normally do. I gotta download all of those videos quick. Well, actually, it shouldn't be too hard. Especially since... We're gonna turn this music back on, too. Let's see. Ooh, I have some notifications. None of them are... Oh, yeah, none of them are relevant right now. That's the one I need, because that has them all there. And then I can just do them all from that single spot. Spot? Spot. I just called it a spot. It's a video. Oh my god. I'm going crazy. Manage videos. It's back! Ah! I got it! Hell yeah! Alright. That should be one less of those now bothering me. I'm hoping it was the only one. You too can download videos for free as long as they are yours. Other than that, you need YouTube, what's it called? Premium? Import media, since this one's in here, that should be easy enough to get. Alright, we're gonna lower this because I need to do a voice for it. Like, last time. Also, I wonder. No, I'm not gonna mess with audio settings right now. Where is my OBS? There it is. I want to see chat at the same time. There we go. Last time on Pocket Dimension. Last time.
On Pocket Dimension. Last time. On Pocket Dimension. Last time on Pocket Dimension.
Yeah, give it a little bit of reverb. We'll be golden. It sounds like I'm saying Pocket Edition. This ain't Minecraft.
Last time on Pocket Connection.
Alright, yeah, I think I can deal with that. I need to link... Oh, those two are already linked. Good.
Last time.
Well, this is not how I thought. Well, this is not how I thought my day was gonna go. Well, this is not how I thought my day was gonna go.
To include that. There's no way I couldn't.
The hell? Where am I?
Well, if you couldn't though, you are out of space.
How does...
Actually, I don't even need that, that one other part. Just put that there.
Last time on Pocket Connection. Outer space. Talking skeleton. What on earth is going on there?
How did I get here? Wait, where am I?
Well, you see, you are out of space. Well, that comes from, it's, yeah, pretty normal.
I'm just confused.
Skeleton has been talking. Show you what.
Who are you? Who are you?
The name is William Hafton, and the skeleton has been talking my ear off for 3 hours straight.
There's gotta be some way out of here.
Well, if there is, it's not gonna be easy to find.
What the f?
Oh yeah, I bleeped those out.
Still bad.
Yeah,
That we've been.
Other kind of more tame subject.
there's gotta be some.
Where am I? Because, wait, am I in outer space?
Oh yeah, that's about the gist of it. We've been thrown into a void and nobody knows why.
Anyone seen Scout?
To be honest, I do not care.
So Scout is impaled. And then the to be continued. I didn't want to get rid of that one. So this is the last time on.
Last time on Pocket Connection. Outer space. Talking skeleton. What on earth is going on there?
Wait, where am I?
Well, you see, you are in outer space.
Who are you?
The name is William Hafton, and the skeleton has been talking my ear off for 3 hours straight.
There's gotta be some way out of here.
Well, if there is, it's not gonna be easy to find. Where am I?
Because,
You
wait,
can
am I
see
in
the,
outer
like,
space?
this is making me so much better at my
That's about the
animations.
gist of it. We've been thrown into a void and nobody knows why.
Seen Scout?
To be honest, I do not care. This void, this empty expanse I have created.
Oh, we should do like some static. I don't know, do I have static saved in my video editing folder? I thought I did, but there's a possibility I got rid of it. Okay, for stuff, do I have static here? I think I gave up on that though. I got really scared, I guess. I don't think I have static in here. Alright. It's fine. I don't think static would be cool anyway for that. I wonder. Alright, you know what? Ooh, 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 ooh. I just thought of something though. I just got OBS down again. I'm gonna put in the music itself separately, maybe. Nah, I think I should do something completely different. I'm gonna mess with some audio quick. You might not hear me for a sec, because I'm going to be loading up voice meter, so I can record straight into the thing. I can hear that again now. So that means my web browser is back. Well, I'm gonna need to turn that down. I just wanted to get that back up. Alright, this thing is still hearing me, so that's fine. So now what I'm gonna do is go into Audacity and load up Splice. I don't need SFM open anymore. Load up Splice. So this is, let's see if it even comes through here. It doesn't, nor is this turned on. So you guys can hear this now. So this is the like piano I was using for that. Maybe not this one specifically, I don't think, but yeah, there's a couple cool instruments in here. My favorite being these. So we're gonna do some stuff with one of these. I'm gonna see which one sounds good enough. Yeah, I think that would probably be good. Maybe turn up the toning a bit more. Actually, if I use this, I should be able to record straight into here with B1. Which one is B1? This one. I'm gonna take my mic off of voice meter. I did it again. Alright, now my mic, yeah, my mic is not coming through there. And nor is the piano. I know why. Let me just reload audio engine. Why is it not working now? I always have troubles like this. Why did they happen to me? I'm still using input, right? Yeah. Alright, let's try going into preferences and change that around a bit. Yeah, it's using that one. What if I turn it to aux? Maybe it needs to be aux. That would make sense. Yeah, because it's coming through aux. That's why. But I need to turn down aux. You guys don't hear any audio now, though. But I can fix that. You guys are listening through... you guys are going to be listening through the one I'm listening through. So you're still not going to hear the piano, but you'll hear the desktop at least. It's weird. I hear through both of the channels, even with my headphones, which is how I can do the instrument as well. So I gotta turn that down. I need to turn B1 down specifically.
Last time on Pocket Connection.
Oh. Oh, that's really... You can't hear any of that. That is so... I think I know what I gotta do. I think I know how to fix this, but it's gonna require me to turn up A1. Ah! Which makes the piano, too.
Last time on Pocket.
Alright, yeah.
Last time on Pocket Connection.
Yeah, alright. I got it. That's the one we're using.
Last time on Pocket Connection. Outer space. Talking skeleton. What on earth is going on there?
Wait, where am I?
Well, you see, you're in outer space.
Who are you?
The name is William Hafton, and the skeleton has been talking my ear off for 3 hours straight.
There's gotta be some way out of here.
Well, if there is, it's not gonna be easy to find. Where am I? Because, wait, am I in outer space?
Oh, yeah, that's about the gist of it. We've been thrown into a void and nobody knows why.
Anyone seen Scout?
To be honest, I do not care. This void This empty expanse I have created, it does serve a purpose, but in no instance of the multiverse will it benefit any who I...
I'm not gonna lie. Fire.
Last time on Prediction.
Outer space. Talking skeleton. What on earth is going on there?
Wait, where am I?
Well, you see, you're in outer space.
Who are you?
The name is William Hafton, and this skeleton has been talking my ear off for 3 hours straight.
There's gotta be some way out of here.
Well, if there is, it's not gonna be easy to find. Where am I? Because, wait, am I in outer space? Oh no, that's about the gist of it. We've been thrown into a void and nobody knows why. Since, to be honest, I do not get.
Alright, let's see now.
Last time on
Outer space. Talking skeleton. What on earth is going on there?
Wait, where am I?
Well, you see, you're in outer space.
Who are you?
The name is William Hafton, and this skeleton has been talking my ear off for 3 hours straight.
There's gotta be some way out of here.
Well, if there is, it's not gonna be easy to find. Where am I? Because, wait, am I in outer space? Oh no, that's about the gist of it. We've been thrown into a void and nobody knows why. Since, to be honest, I do not get.
this empty expanse I have created, it does serve a purpose, but in no instance of the multiverse
Oh,
will
that
it
fuses
benefit
together
any
so
who
cleanly.
I put in it. They will all end up erased, taken from all planes of existence, never remembered, never conceived. It will be as if they never existed. For what purpose, you may ask? Well,
That's coming out really
for
bad.
content, of course. I am going to be a pawn, an asset controlled by the animator, the miner. I don't have a soul, just a purpose. These characters, the ones thrown into the void, you shouldn't get attached. They don't exist. They're merely models in an animation program. They don't have feelings. They don't have personalities. They don't have a conscience. They exist for content and content alone. So please, enjoy the show.
These are linked, and I have link mode on, that's why.
Have a conscience. They exist for content and content alone. So please, enjoy the show. They exist for content and content alone. So please, enjoy the show.
Actually, I just want it where, like, he turns his head.
So please, enjoy the show.
No, somewhere here, Scout speaks. There it is.
Please help me! I'm not dead! I can't be dead! Please help me!
Boom, 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 boom. Do that. Fade. Drop down.
Please help me! I'm not dead! I can't be dead!
I think I have just finished it.
Let's view it in cinematic mode now.
Space talking skeleton. What on earth is going on here?
Wait, where am I?
Well, you see, you're not a space.
Who are you?
The name is William Halfton, and this skeleton has been talking my ear off for 3 hours straight.
There's gotta be some way out of here.
Well, if there is, it's not gonna be easy to find. Where am I? Because, wait, am I in outer space?
Oh no, that's about the gist of it. We've been thrown into a void and nobody knows why. To be honest, I do not get. This empty expanse I have created, it does serve a purpose, but in no instance of the multiverse will it benefit any who I put in it. They will all end up erased, taken from all planes of existence, never remembered, never conceived. It will be as if they never existed. For what purpose, you may ask? Well, for content, of course. I am but a mere pawn, an asset controlled by the Animator the Miner. I don't have a soul, just a purpose. These characters, the ones thrown into the void, we shouldn't get attached. They don't exist. They're merely models in an animation program. They don't have feelings. They don't have personalities. They don't have a conscience. They exist for content and content alone. So please, enjoy the show.
It came out so good. I cooked.
Please help me.
I've been cooking for 2 hours now.
I can't be dead.
Oh, that's so good. There's no way I pulled that off. That's so awesome. I just noticed that I have 2 chats over here right now. That's fine. I'll put it over that one. That's awesome. Now I just gotta export it. Pocket dimension episode 1 Hans region puns. I probably don't need the original content SFM part on it. Put it in here. And this is going to be the final product. We're going to upload it to YouTube, and then I'll probably end stream. Alright. Final step is putting it into YouTube, which is the easy part. The easiest part out of all of this. Oh yeah, YouTube doesn't carry over hyphens or any special characters for that matter. Don't ask me why, I have no clue. In season 2 of Pocket, or of Pocket Dimension, In Season 2 of Pocket Dimension. Episode 1, we discover the motive behind Imuse creating the void. Will our heroes and villains, because they're not all heroes, together to take this god out, to take this evil god out, or will they fight each other and put all their lives at risk? Only time will tell. And we're getting low on that. We're getting increasingly low on it. Season 2 of Pocket Dimension, Episode 1, we discover the motive behind Imuse creating the void. Will our heroes and villains band together to take this evil god out, or will they fight each other and put all their lives at risk? Only time will tell, and they're getting increasingly low on it. Actually, I should put that. Yeah. And then edit it a bit. In Season 2 of Pocket Dimension, oh yeah. Will our heroes and villains band together to take this evil god out, or will they fight each other and put all their lives at risk? Only time will tell, man. Getting increasingly low on it. I do that so it doesn't recommend it to YouTube Kids, because I won't ever get any recommendations if I do that. Yeah, I finished it. Surprisingly, it's only been 2 hours and 20 minutes technically. If you stay a little bit, you'll hear this. Alright. The video has been uploaded. Pocket Dimension Season 2, Episode 1 is officially up, and that is where I'm going to end the stream. Oh, thank you for anyone who stayed. I think it's just you right now, no Neko. I think you're the only one in here, but thank you for staying to watch this masterpiece be edited and animated. And yeah. Craft a mine, and until next time, this has been the Miner, out. Alright. Just notice